YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures. And today, we're doing something different than action figure content. We're at Dorney Park. If you watch my channel, you know in September and October, we do spooky season content here at Dorney Park. But guess what? Dorney just opened a brand new land. Yeah, land here at Dorney Park in Allentown, PA, with their new themed ride, the Iron Menace, the new roller coaster. Very excited to check this thing out. An entire themed land here at Dorney. Hoping to provide more content throughout the summer of this land. So in this video, we're going to show you all the new re-theming, all the new rides, the new merch, the new restaurants, everything they have here at Dorney for the Iron Menace. So excited to check this thing out. But before we get to that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you. It does not cost you anything. And help us grow the channel tremendously march to 6,000 subscribers. While you're at it, click that bell for notifications. That way YouTube will notify you and tell you when we post new content here on the channel, like weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and overall, it's for YouTube. Check us out. So excited to be entering the Iron Menace land for the first time. There it is off the distance along with Atizzle and Cousin Beth. But as it says right there, I'm not going to read it to you. If you want to pause it or take a moment to check that out for yourself. But very cool as you enter the Iron Menace land. They do give you the background right here of McTavish Steel, as well as the Halloween maze. They do tie into the background of this. Dorney, your marketing for this attraction has been phenomenal ever since last year. Chef's kiss to you, Dorney. Well done. Let's go see what the new land has to offer.
In March, Cousin Beth and I did a tour here for the Lehigh Valley Children's Hospital, and they told us that a lot of the props that are here were donated. They're actually from Bethlehem Steel, so some of the stuff around is actually old.
Additionally, very crazy, Monster is gone. So that giant octopus kind of ride that was here for many, many years, next to this now new Land of Steel yard is gone. They put in extra tables and chairs. We heard this might be moving to a different section of the park later on. But just crazy not seeing that giant monstrosity here that we've all become to be in this section here. And again, such great just overall marketing and just signage. Steel Yard is the name of the land. And again, Dorney does not really have lands necessarily, but now they do. They have Steel Yard. But over there, we do have the Iron Mill Grill and Bar. That is also new. It's a re-themed bar and restaurant that was here in the past. I don't think they sold alcohol in the past. It's more like a snack stand. And then the sipping container, very cool as well, selling, I'm guessing, alcoholic beverages. And there is the menu in the background right there. They do have an American lager that is unique to the park here as well. Also, multiple other types of beers as well. So very cool having this right here in their new land. And again, the theming is fantastic. I love the music in the background. That's also unique to this land as well. There are multiple containers like this throughout this land. But again, the theming is just amazing. There's more of that direction. They really went the extra mile to go out of their way to make this an entire land, which, as I mentioned earlier, is not something notorious with Dorney itself. So very cool seeing these here. And here is our first introduction. And it is Funk Brewing, by the way. Iron Menace, Dorney Park, forge your own Fate American Lager from Funk. Love that beer company right there. So fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, I am buying into the hype. I am friggin' loving it already. 4.5%, so not too bad. And there's some also information there about the actual coaster itself. 160 feet tall, 95-degree drop. Also $12.99 Cousin Beth added for this brew, which you're at an amusement park. You're gonna pay amusement park prices, of course. But cheers, and let's continue to enjoy this new land. So I don't know if the music here is copyrighted or not. We'll find out right now. If it's not, I'll let you listen to it. Otherwise, I'll cover it up with some cool music. So effing cool. And there it is, right by Possessed. I am buying into the hype, Dorney. This is freaking amazing. So they took away the walk across the bridge game that used to be here. Now we have disc drop. So they, again, I keep saying theming. Cousin Beth and Atizzle noticed this over here. So again, I'm guessing these are also themed to the land, things you can win with this game. And then right beside it, we do have a new merchandise store, Steel Yard Gifts. As you can see right there, some more McTavish steel to us right there.
Dorney Park Iron Menace, 160-foot height, 64-mile-per-hour max speed, 2,169-foot length, opened 2014.
That Central Tool Annex. This was an arcade in previous years, so they literally tore out the entire arcade and a gift shop, and they did add in here all this additional seating, which is covered, thankfully. So again, this will be a nice spot for the summertime to just come and hang and chill a little bit, whether you want to be out in the sun and watch the Zephyr hopefully drive by. And for Halloween time, this will be a nice Tizzle added. You can watch the antique cars drive by. Again, just very scenic, lots of cool things to see here. And again, just a very spacious area with all these different couches and chairs and things. I would imagine that come Halloween season, you might get some different fireplace sort of things going on in here, some fire spitting apparatus. But again, this is very, very, very nice in here. And here is the signage. I am so freaking excited. I'm sorry I keep saying that throughout the video. And I can't stop thinking about how awesome it's gonna be for Halloween when they do have this entire land themed. And again, I'm calling it right now, Tizzle and I talked about it. They're definitely gonna have some sort of scare zone in this section of the park. It'd be such a waste if they did not. Having McTavish Steel right back there, the Ghost in the Machine, which debuted last Halloween. So freaking cool. The music in the background is just epic. I have to keep saying that. So there is some of the construction equipment that they're still using to put the Zephyr tracks back in. The train that does run through Dorney Park. Love the Zephyr. Very cool ride. Just fun and, again, old school. But apparently it's going to literally run right through the ride. So that is the queue up front right there. And evidently it will run right through the queue apparently. One cool thing about sitting here is actually seeing Possess go zooming by while you're in here, hanging out. There it goes. Also, Cousin Beth just pointed out, even the freaking garbage cans are themed, which is insane. There goes Cousin Beth at Tizzle. They're getting in line. I will not ride this today. Sometime this summer, I will try to ride this. For now, I'm going to just enjoy it from a distance, but Tizzle will send me some footage of the queue on our way through that I'll share in this video. Another cool thing they added to the theming of this land here in Dorney is they re-themed the Flyers ride. Now it's called the Buckets. So very cool. Again, this ride has been a staple here for years at Dorney. They repainted, re-themed this attraction for the Buckets to fit the entire McTavish theme, the entire Iron Menace theme. So well thought out, so well done. In the background, you can actually see McTavish Steel, the Ghost in the Machine, which I'll show you momentarily, which is that Halloween Scare Zone maze. And of course, they do have the photo option here for Iron Menace. If you do ride the ride, get a picture of yourself on the ride. More theming over here. And again, we're getting closer. Listen to the chimes. So freaking cool. There is McTavish Steel right there, the branding for the ride itself. Here is the queue right here. I don't know how long the queue is right now, but there it goes. Again, first opening weekend vibes to the public. Again, not to the public, we are season pass holders, that's why we're here this weekend. Let's just watch it and enjoy as it drops. That's gonna pause right at the top, which is probably the coolest part. Such a great view of the park. And then the plummet downward, here it goes. So awesome. Even the restrooms have gotten a refurb, repainting to match the land. And it's little touches like that. They could have just left the restroom area the way they had it. But the fact that it actually is themed to the land is so cool. And we're just gonna keep it running right here. And here is Ghost in the Machine. This is a Halloween attraction right back here. We were on this last year. I could not film inside of it. However, we did obviously do a video, multiple videos here from Halloween Haunt 2023. But there is McTavish steel, the branding, the theming is amazing. This was such an amazing attraction. A-Tizzlers tried to scare me. I did not sell it whatsoever. A-Tizzle, I'm just talking about how much we enjoyed this attraction from this past Halloween.
Oh, it was great. Also, Cousin Beth and I got to do it with the lights on, walk through it with the lights on, which was really unique.
Took us a long time.
Yeah, I have about a 5-minute video of that.
All right, these guys were walking by, saw me filming. What do you think of the ride?
It was amazing. It's like a vertical slope. So it was amazing, man. It was going. Yeah, the ride is amazing. Yeah, y'all should definitely come try it.
How was the view up top?
The view was amazing. We were in like the third row. It was pretty good. We thought the drop was even steeper than what it was.
That's incredible, guys. Some McTavish supplies and gear. Let's check out this merch store, see what they have inside. So definitely some cool merch here inside McTavish gear. Again, a lot of the similar things we saw up in the merchandise store up top. We have the classic Christmas decorations going on right here. Keychains, all your typical stuff going on that you expect to see. Then we'll stay where I want to stay. Magnets as well. A-Tizzle already was gifted a magnet when she came here for her backstage look at it. All sorts of merch going on inside right now. I am. Inside, all sorts of shirts. Yeah, want to say hi? Sure. Say hi.
Hi, YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
Hi, guys.
Alright, subscribe to this guy. He deserves it.
Thanks, buddy. Enjoy. All right, so over here, some more stuff. But again, more Iron Menace merch going on. Sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, you name it. They have it here. They are definitely making sure they merchandise the heck out of this thing, which again, is the smart thing to do for sure.
So you remember the theming stuff from that? It's the same idea.
So there it goes. That'll be us in about 20 minutes or so. But also they're playing Paranormal PA. I'm assuming this has to do with the theming of the haunted house, as well as the roller coaster, all tied in, and that van way back there. So we don't recall 95-degree drop by the way, and it holds you for 3 or 4 seconds. But this tank is just a themed tank, but apparently that was from a different ride or something like that. So they're trying to reuse different things from around the park and fit it into the theming, which I think is cool, you know, upcycling or whatever they call that nowadays. So
I tend to be a very thrifty fellow when I do come here to Dorney Park. However, I bought the souvenir cup, had to do it. Here comes A-Tizzle and Cousin Beth with their impressions of the ride. All right, so A-Tizzle and Cousin Beth, what are your thoughts on the coaster?
I thought it was really good.
I like the top where you're kind of just hanging there and then you're looking down.
Yeah. It was quick, but that's normal for a dive coaster.
About how long was it, do you think? Like 30 seconds, a minute?
Not a minute. 45
No,
seconds,
it was
maybe.
pretty quick. Not very.
How long was your wait to get on?
I'd have to look at my photo, but
That's not bad.
Yeah, not long. It wasn't long. It was good.
So a good addition to the park then?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right. Additionally, shout out to Thunderhawk for their 100th anniversary, 1924 till 2024. Very cool. Dorney Park, everlasting. So of course they have tons of merch for Iron Menace. So checking out the gift shop at the top of the park right here. All sorts of cool hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts for Iron Menace going on. So definitely having tons of merch, which of course you have to have with an attraction of this scale being added for what they actually put into it. So right when you walked in, all this is here. So very cool. Definitely feeling the Iron Menace vibes. Also long sleeve tee over here. Of course, we have to have all the different draft glasses and of course mugs and things going on. I apologize for the fan in the background, but so much Iron Menace stuff. And again, Good on you, Dorney. Market the hell out of this thing. And some more merch over here. We have some kid stuff going on here. But again, so much Iron Menace. We got the sweatpants. They know what they're doing here, Dorney. Good on you. As I mentioned earlier, merchandise. Market the hell out of this thing. Why not? So that's going to do it here from Dorney Park, April 2024. The Passholder Opening Weekend of the Iron Menace. I had so much fun. Dorney, kudos to you. Did an amazing job with this themed land. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you. It does not cost you anything. And it helps us grow the channel tremendously on March to 6,000 subscribers. While you're at it, click that bell for notifications. That way YouTube will notify you and tell you when we post new content here on the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, live streams, and random stuff like this. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content, daily toy updates, and random stuff like this, check us out over at Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all, politeness. Take care, stay healthy. I'll be seeing all of you at the parks.